What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a new type of video we're trying to do, a market analysis for the Digimon TCG of the BT15 pre-release. Now, market stuff is something I haven't really got into. I'm a collector, so generally I don't really make money on this game. If I'm lucky, I break even, but most of the time as a collector, I spend a lot of money on this game because I enjoy having play sets of cards and, having a lot of different cards that I don't have to, hunt for cards when I build new decks and stuff like that. And that's just me. But I do think it's valuable with this set coming out and some of the crazy things that are happening to do in a market analysis. And I thought might be something we might get into if these work out and you guys like this type of content. I wouldn't mind doing it again. I'm doing market analyses for releases, pre-releases, maybe even old sets to see how things are going. So if you guys do like this kind of type of thing and find it valuable, let me know and we will continue to do this. So without further ado, let's get into it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, we get into it. We have BT15 pre-release upon us. We have our top cards here of the set. Some of which we got from our boxes, so that's kind of great. We feel good about that. As a general rule of thumb, I prescribe to Mario's gaming rule of don't buy the pre-sales, so shout out to him because I do generally think, don't buy the pre-sales. On certain things, like pre-release cards where it's hard to get them after everyone's scooped them up, I would say there's exceptions to that rule, but generally on a lot of cards, I would not buy the pre-sales. We still have 5 boxes coming, so I try to steer clear of buying a lot of supers. Alternate arts, since you're only going to get a couple per box anyways, that's something that, I generally find another rule of thumb is if you're going to be buying, I'm in Canada here, I'm over on the West Coast on Vancouver Island, so I have to get everything shipped to me. So generally I find that, pre-sales are more expensive generally, but sometimes you have good sellers that you can find that'll sell things to you at like 85% of TCG best price and non-converted too. And if you can find that during pre-release, you might be better off go ahead and getting stuff. And as a general rule of thumb, I try to buy more than one card at a time. So sometimes I will buy pre-sales if I'm picking up pre-release cards and potentially box topper cards for cheap, and then I see that they have an alternate and it's not at a bad price, I will get that alternate because, hey, I'm paying for shipping anyways. So I do believe there are certain times when pre-sales are okay, but going ham on pre-sales is generally not a good idea. And especially right now, people are trying to get higher value prices for cards. We have our low pull rate Apoclymon sitting at 150. That's not a terrible price. And it's going to go down. It's going to go way down because that card is getting hit like a truck come March 1st. It is at 1. It's too broken. And we have the alternate here sitting at 35. That's going to go way down. The regular art for him is $20 at pre-release. Where I've been talking to a friend, we think it's going to hit like maybe $5. Maybe there'll be a $5 secret. I don't know if I've ever seen a $5 secret. I mean, yes, reprints, but in a brand new set for its run, I don't know if I've ever seen a $5 secret. So that would be interesting. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. Then we have our Metal Garurumon here. We have the regular art sitting around $40. Some people have been asking, like a lot for these cards. Like I know somebody wanted $45.50 for this. It's probably going to go down. I would say it's going to go down. And if we go over here to not page 8, but page 7, show me page 7. We can see the, where is he here? I saw him a second ago. Yeah, there we go. Metal Garurumon, if we go and check him out, he's sitting around $60. People are trying to get $70, $75 for him, and they're trying to get $70 for the 1-star alt of Apoclymon. That is just nuts. So I would definitely hold off on these cards. I think the secrets are going to lose. a little bit of value. Definitely this guy. Not so much this guy. Maybe that might stay up a little bit, but we did see War Greymon get down to $20, like 20, 15 to $20, and 20 to 25 for the alt art. It was pretty nuts how low that got. Some of the other best cards in the set here are right now on the pre-sales are Leviamon and Angelwoman Ace. Luckily, we pulled both of those, so we feel really good about our boxes. They are up around the $40 mark. I expect Angelwoman might come down maybe the 30, 35 mark around release, whereas I feel like X-Antibody Leviamon X-Antibody will stay up there. There's a lot of hype for this deck, might even go up. We've seen Leviamon, the alternate art from EX5, has kind of, it was around 30, 35, and it's actually gone up to between 40 and 60 on some places just because of, not having enough on the market there. We looking good on, I think, the tamers for the SOC and Digi-Police. They're sitting at $30, which I don't know if they're going to jump up like the other ones did. Although Satsuki and the SOC purple tamer we got, I can't think of his name right now, unfortunately. They both UG. They both were high at pre-release, and then they kind of got a little bit higher. So I don't know if these guys, I don't think these guys are as good, so they probably will see a drop. It depends on how much you play them. Ryudamon was another one we pulled. That's kind of nice at a $30 price point here. Where Garurumon, looks like the Garurumon stuff is all kind of high here, averaging 30 to $35 there. The Gabumon's not too bad, $20. We pulled one of those as well, but Matt's up there at $28. Not sure how much the support's going to be for Melga, because Melga has so much good support already. So it's kind of hard to know if this stuff's going to be faster than what the deck already is right now. Kari's sitting up there at about 28. Same with Gatomon at 25. So they're all the vaccine or angel stuff is sitting kind of high. Megadramon, I was surprised to see him down around $23, $25. I'm not sure. Level 5s are usually a little bit more expensive, I find, but we'll see. Maybe he'll drop, maybe he'll go up. We'll have to take a look at this. And then right now, this was like $30 this morning, and now it's $15. All of this stuff, we pulled a Biomon. All of this stuff is next to nothing. This is the stuff I would buy right now. Potentially, maybe it'll drop another $5. Maybe wait to release and it'll drop another $5. This is the stuff that if you really want this deck, you can pick it up now. You can pick it up at release. It's not going for much. Whereas you might want to hold off on some of these cards because they will probably lose some value at release. Myodismon Ace is another one we pulled. It's kind of got a mid value because it's sitting at a market price around 20, but highest listing getting up there at 30. So I think it'll probably head down towards the 20 range. I don't think Myodismon is going to be something people have been really speaking highly about this format, but you never know. Here we have some of our high price supers. We have $14 right now for Leviamon. So this is, if you got extra Leviamons or you don't need, Angelwomans you don't need, these are the cards to sell right now. These are the ones that are the pricey supers that you can get a lot of money for. So these are the ones you want to throw on the trade bait posts. It's good, like Lugamon. It's your best. If I would have got my 8 boxes, I had already 3 of these already from my boxes from my play set. But if I would have had more of these, I would have been selling those right away. Look at a few others here. We have some of our other supers. Gone through most of our alts. We got some pre-release cards here. They're all $10. They're not doing too much. The supers are all pretty cheap other than that. Ryudamon's up there around 8. Megadramon's only $5. Most of them are $5 for the supers. They are harder to pull because the LM cards, we haven't pulled a single copy of Garudamon or Gabumon, other than with the alt Gabumon we pulled. But we haven't pulled a single regular art of those. So there are potentially, and I think those are the only 2 we haven't pulled. Yeah, pretty much sitting around $5. All these pre-release cards too, sitting around $5. They're all pretty low. Biomon's a little cheaper. Gesomon, that's actually like hard to find, the Gesomon, but he's only like $3, so that's not bad. I don't know if they show the baby box toppers in here. We can look at those at a different time. But yeah, so that gives you kind of an idea of the prices right now. Everything's pretty cheap on pre-release. There are a few expensive cards, but generally everything is, is coming down already. And it's only day 2 of pre-release technically. I know it kind of starts Thursday-ish, but Friday is kind of the official pre-release start. So we're day 2 pre-release. So, and then another reason too, people are really hyping this card is because we have an Ultimate Cup on February 26th, where 4 of that is legal. It's the only time you can play 4 before the ban list hits. So people are trying to get their Pokemons. That's why people are able to get $70 for this card, which I think is ridiculous because honestly, it's the first Ultimate Cup of the season, and one, you don't get an invite to Nationals from an Ultimate Cup, and 2, I don't think the pricing is going to hold value the way other people think it is, and we're going to talk about that right now as part of our analysis. So they've added some events here. So now we have some more Ultimate Cups coming up. They've added some events in May, and they have added an extra regionals, I think, in May as well. So yeah. So for the Ultimate Cup, which we have on the 25th, there's the new prizing that we talked about, and we have the Flamemon as participant, which is really cool, really great card. You have to play 4 of it in this deck. I don't know when we're getting any more hybrid support, red hybrid support in the next little while. It's been a while. BT12 was the last support we got for the deck, really. There are some cool cards like Ukamon that have added to what the deck can do with consistency and stuff like that. But as actual support, we haven't seen anything since BT12. And I don't believe there's anything listed in BT16 or EX6. I don't know about BT17. We haven't got all the reveals for that set yet, but I don't think it's going to have a Frontier themed set. So I'm not sure if we're going to really get anything for that. So the Flamemon's really cool, but as we move away, Red Hybrid I think is always going to be good, but it's going to have a harder time with new metas, just like anything else does. The Agunimon, the top 129 prize, again, really cool card. We got a really awesome BT12 Agunimon alt from Nationals. So this has an alt already that some people have, tried to get. I don't believe its price was super high, $25. So this one too could honestly see that it's not as high priced of a card. I know the foiling is really great on these cards. So, and then Burning Greymon, Aldemon, I believe that's the BT12 Aldemon. That card does not see play in the deck. All you need is the BT7 copy. So, and it already has an alt as well from the Tamer Party pack. So, again, these cards, like this card is definitely going to be valuable, top 8. The Susanomon is probably going to be valuable as well. It looks really nice. And then this continues to be a really great card that people are really sought after cards. So, and Event Pack 6 is coming out. I don't know how those cards are going to be valued. There's only 9 cards in this event pack. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do that. But I definitely think that some of the prize cards are not going to see as great a value as they usually do. And in which case, I do think that people are maybe wasting their time blowing a lot of money on a Pokemon for this Ultimate Cup. So that's just my opinion on it. Take it what you will. That's my analysis of what's going on here. I think that this set looks pretty good. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of outliers, super expensive stuff. The low pull rate Crest Ace cards, which I actually pulled one. We pulled an Agile one, which was really cool. They're not up on here yet, so we can't talk about them. I personally think they should have been box toppers, or the LM cards should have been box toppers, like a pack of 5 or 10. I feel like we really got ripped off box topper wise, and that makes the boxes as not as valuable, which I think will decrease the price of the cards, just because I don't believe that people will see the need to buy as many boxes of this set as other ones. And that's just pure speculation, but just my opinion on that. The LM cards do throw a bit of a wrench into the mix, and they do really screw up your boxes. But yeah, like I said, I got 9 supers between 4 boxes. It's 9 supers that could have been the other supers that are in the set, but new. So that's what we got for now. That's our BT15 pre-release market analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take what you will from it, and I hope we can do this again if you guys think that's a good idea. Anyways, looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.